The trail abruptly warmed up our muscles with a steep climb right at the beginning. After the long drive, this was a bit of a rough start, but it soon relented and flattened out a bit. As it flattened, we passed into the burn zone. A lot of people describe this as the ugly section, but this time of year, I find it beautiful. The charred trees turn the landscape into a unique sculpture garden, accented with new growth and wildflowers. The fireweed was particularly striking, with its combination of purple blossoms and pods bursting with feathers, waiting to take flight. There were several water crossings, and all were doable without getting your feet wet, but some took more care than others. After reaching the small lake, one final climb got us to 8-Mile Lake. Down by the water, an overconfident step onto a rock ended with an undignified wobble and both my feet in the water. Luckily, the waterproofing on my boots kept it out. After a peaceful night, we woke to this beautiful sunrise. As far as we could tell, we were the only ones here to enjoy it. We headed up to Lake Caroline. It looked like the fire left the slope vulnerable to the erosion and bushy growth that were now trying to retake the path. However, the lack of trees also cleared spectacular views in all directions. As we climbed, the Enchantments peaks crept into view. The drop down to Lake Caroline was a steep but pleasant soft pine trail. We got little glimpses of the lake between the evergreen boughs, and the light scent of sap lingered in the air. Just beyond Little Lake Caroline, the landscape transformed again, and this was my favorite section. The trees gave way to rocky meadows with streams trickling through them. The meadow plants were vibrant fall colors of yellow, orange, and red. The jagged rocks of Kashmir Mountain loomed in the background, with swirling mist adding to the presence, at once both alluring and foreboding. The pikas and chipmunks scampered around the meadows, observing us with cautious curiosity. As we made the final climb to the pass, we caught the smell of smoke, faint at first and then steadily stronger until it was hard to breathe. We realized that a mixture of clouds and smoke was being pushed up and over the pass that we were trying to reach. We made it to the top, but Kashmir and the valley below were completely obscured. It was a bit of a letdown, but still an achievement and a beautiful hike to get here. I guess we'll just have to come back. As we dropped down from the pass, the air immediately began to clear. We retraced our steps across the lovely meadow, and just above Little Caroline, we saw our first hiker of the day. On the way down, the trail had one last treat for us. As we neared the bottom, Kolchak Glacier emerged from the clouds. Happy exploring! Please like and subscribe, it really helps our channel. Thank you!